Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com for your Sunday NFL report. Now we're doing this video on Friday evening because he's just too busy, especially in the weekends now that college basketball started, as he's constantly running the numbers and doing what he does. I don't even ask him what he does. I don't want to know what he does. All I know is what he does is what he does. A lot of people often want to call me and say, how does Al do this and how does Al do that? And I go, again, guys, don't handicap the handicappers. I mean, I am not going to say that I'm lazy. What I'm going to say is I look at it as why would I pay someone and then go reanalyze their work? Al, I had someone text me on Saturday night. I'm really interested in the 1 week trial offer. I especially want to get the plays and then see if it matches up with what I like with my research. Guys, you're not buying a subscription to the Encyclopedia Britannica. Just buy the games and follow the games. And again, Al, you know that we're doing this video for Sunday. You know what I get a lot of. Everyone says I lose in college football, but man, I'm good in the NFL, which is ironic because you and I both know the reality is it's the most efficient line of all the sports. It has the most volume of all the games, and the big professional betting syndicates and crews, they try to exploit all their money in college sports because there's so many choices, while the public is trying to beat their head against the wall betting the hardest teams in the hardest sport, and they're not like you with your 10-unit play last week with Carolina plus the points, winning the game outright, making everybody vomit. And now today you have a 10-unit play. So if you want to join and you want to take advantage of that 1 week trial offer, today is the last day. 1 week, 7 days with a profit guarantee for 1,000. 702-769-0404. Guys, NFL is not the easiest sport to beat. I don't know where people come up with that, Al, but I guess it's the illusion in their mind.
I guess I'm in the minority. I'm not saying it's the easiest or the hardest or whatever, but I'm not afraid of the NFL. I've won 11 out of the last 12 NFL seasons.
For
I've
you,
always
but
kind
I'm
of,
talking about the guy sitting at home.
well, I don't worry about anyone else but myself. But I
There you
mean,
go.
you'll hear a lot of sharp people say they have a hard time beating the NFL.
Right.
I've never quite understood that myself. I mean, I think I love handicapping the NFL. I love handicapping college football. I don't, and we've even talked about it. Like I will play the small schools in college basketball. I'll play the big schools in college basketball. Like some people will say, oh, you can, have an easier time with the smaller schools. I don't agree with that at all. I mean, I do just as well in the Big Ten as I do in the, Metro Atlantic. So, um, but the way I do is a little bit different than a lot of people.
Well,
So
that's why you're the one featured on ESPN. That's why you're the one when you ask ChatGPT who the world's top sports handicapper is, it comes with Big Al McMordie. So, yes, we can definitely attest to that. Now, let me ask you, since it's the last game on the board, the game that everybody's trying to get out with on a Sunday night, you're going to give it to them absolutely free with your complimentary.
for better or worse, I'm going to give it here
Exactly.
absolutely free. Yeah. I mean, look, this is,
This is the get out game. Sunday
well,
night, baby.
it's a pretty straightforward handicap. You've got the Detroit Lions coming into this game off the biggest win of the season. They defeated their division rival, Green Bay. Both teams entered that game with terrific records. The winner of that game was going to be, in first place in the NFC North division. Detroit entered with a 6-1 record. Green Bay was 6-2. So Detroit goes into Lambeau and blows them out. So it's a classic letdown spot for the Detroit Lions. And Houston has an edge in this game. Houston played last Thursday. Okay, so they've got an extra 3 days off compared to the Detroit Lions. And it's not a great edge, but it's still an edge. When you take a look at how teams do off the Thursday game, if they're playing an unrested opponent off, a Saturday or Sunday or Monday game the previous week, the team off that Thursday game has gone 352 and 312 ATS. So a little bit of an edge. I'll take that edge. And then the other thing is that Detroit falls into a -9 and 26 ATS system of mine that goes against certain teams off huge division wins as they had last week over Green Bay. So we're going to definitely take the 3.5 points here with Houston.
There you go, guys. That's your complimentary Sunday night free play. If you want to pick up our all access here, send me a text message to join 702-769-0404. Good day and good luck.